What is the Halifax Explosion? Do you care? Why, yes, of course you do. Let me tell you why. Now, I must admit that I am rusty in my Canadian history. I thought it would be appropriate to bring in an expert to our studio. Good to have you with us, brother.
Hey there, bud. How's it going? I even got dressed up for the occasion, eh?
Yes. Please correct me if I'm mistaken, but I believe it was 1917 when the SS Mont Blanc collided with the SS Imo in the Halifax harbour and exploded, resulting in the largest pre-atomic explosion in history.
Oh yeah, eh? That's totally right. Shortly before 9 o'clock on December 5th, a Norwegian steamship carrying supplies...
Now, pardon me, brother, but is that 9 o'clock in the morning or the evening?
Oh no, this took place in the morning there for sure, bud. That's why the whole thing went down the way it did, you see. The fine folks in Nova Scotia were frightened that there might be some German submarines trying to sneak into the harbour at night, eh? Real sneaky-like. So they strung up a big anti-submarine net across the harbour all night long. And as soon as they took it down, everybody was just in a big rush to get out as fast as they could, eh?
I apologize for interrupting you.
Oh, not at all, eh? I'm sorry that you feel like you had to apologize for me, eh? Sorry about that. Anyways, this Norwegian steamship was carrying supplies for the Belgium Relief Commission in World War I.
And they were carrying explosives?
No, ya hoser, the explosives were on the Mont Blanc. She was carrying close to 3,000 pounds of high explosives for France, but she had to stop in Halifax along the way. So we got the explosives coming into the harbour, and the Imo's trying to get out of the harbour. But there's a lot of other ships trying to get out as well, eh? The Halifax harbour was kind of like a two-way street, eh? All these other ships were so eager to get out to sea, they kept forcing the Mont Blanc over into the wrong lane. The end result was that after they saw they was on a collision course, both ships tried one desperate maneuver to avoid hitting each other, eh?
No, I don't suppose it worked, did it?
No, eh? No. The problem was they tried to avoid in the same direction, and they collided and caught on fire.
Ah, but no one knew that the Mont Blanc had explosives on her, did they?
Nope. They didn't advertise it for fear of being a target of submarines. So as soon as she caught on fire, the crew of the Mont Blanc just got in their lifeboats and let her buck as fast as they could away from the burning ship.
Oh no. That means the people watching from the shore.
Yeah, eh? They all came to see the fire 21 minutes after the collision, and them and all the boats that came to their aid were completely vaporized in a big explosion, eh? Not a pretty picture. 2,000 people were killed, eh? And 4 times that number were injured. The explosion was so powerful it shattered windows in Truro over 100 kilometers away. That's a pretty big boom, eh?
Yes, I do believe I remember that the explosion reportedly removed all of the water surrounding the two ships all the way to the bottom of the harbour.
Oh yeah, but when the water came rushing back in, the resulting tsunami surged 60 feet above the high water mark and destroyed some 3 blocks into the city itself, eh?
Truly, one of the worst maritime disasters of history. Well, it looks like my time is up. If I had more time, I would tell you interesting facts about the Great Halifax Explosion, like, although legal action was taken against the crew of the Mont Blanc, they were never charged. Now it's your turn. Do you believe that the Halifax Explosion was caused by the Clintons? Partake in our survey and let your voice be heard. Let me know in the comments what you think a good topic would be. Cheerio, what? Till next time, for destructive creativity, I am the narrator.
I'm sorry for being such a downer, eh? I'm usually a much chipper fellow. Oh, you said I shouldn't apologize as much, eh? Sorry about that.
What is this thing? Is this a billiards cue? It's a very strange one, if it is. What does this do? Why does it smell funny?